The last one is Gorguts, considered dead. Produced in 1991. This record is really unique because it has all these situations, all these death situations that you see in movies, or just outrageous things that you wouldn't think death metal could sing about. Every song on it is pretty sick. The guitar solos are pretty decent too. Luke LeMay is talented. I think it's an important album. Stiff and Cold is about an avalanche, and you're trapped in an avalanche. No way out. You're trapped in the snow, and you freeze and die. It describes like the rancid smell you'll have when your wretched corpse gets unburied and is discovered. It'd be pretty bad. Dying in the ice. There's a couple songs on it that mentions like dying from plagues and diseases that have not been, and diseases that no one knows the origin or what it does, and it just eventually sucks the life out of you and makes your heart explode. Rotanotomy is about being lost in the jungle for days and days, and all you are doing is going in one giant circle. It talks about losing your last source of food and how that's the only thing you didn't want to lose. It describes a guy going through the jungle and falls down in a pit full of spikes. crawling corpses that have been there before, and they're covered with crawling with maggots. Before maggots devoured my insides, I'll commit myself to suicide. Bodily corrupted is about this guy. He gets like a disease. They don't figure out what it is in time, and the guy just dies. It's so brutal. Drugs can't numb his pain because he's all fucked up. The ocean. I mean, I don't know any other. I haven't even heard any other songs about being out in the sea on a boat and a big storm comes, and you just end up getting killed, and bodies are drifting out in the ocean. There's no way back as you're lost on the ocean. All your wreckage is drifting away while you're out in the cold, miserable, wet, soaking, salty water. It's basically all these people, this crew aboard a boat, and they end up all falling asleep. And they wake up and they're just in the middle of hell. Ocean hell. The sky was darkening as the rain was falling. The waves were striking as our boat was wrecking. There's another song on there about getting a new disease. They describe it pretty good. Here's a verse from it. Your veins become dry, and then your organs putrefy. You vomit blood down the floor to leave your corpse soaked in gore. For your life you pray, intense cardiac decay. It's like an infection that is deep inside of you, and it just eats away at you. By that, it just proves that you can write death metal songs about anything. Anything you want. You can write about your grandmother getting run over by a reindeer, or your dog getting hit by a car, or using your head for a soccer ball. You know, normal stuff that people would think about. Like normal stuff people do in their daily lives.